You are listening to the Earplug Podcast Network, a Fanboys Inc. production.
If you're passionate for what you love and you're serious about it, when you see our cameras at the show, then we want to talk about it. Fair weather fans need not apply. We seek nerds that are true.
Welcome to this week's episode of the Angrygeeks Show, and welcome to Batman Day. Happy Batman Day.
Happy Batman Day.
Happy Batman Day. Now, what you were just pointing something out to me at the Geek Lair. What?
Oh, your kiss comic. It's crooked in the frame.
Yeah, I know. I gotta fix it.
That would annoy the poop out of me.
Yeah, well, I just wanted to get up there.
It's like Merman's sword in between his legs, but I don't display it.
Well, it's also like the 24-inch, 1/4 scale.
Yeah, 24 inches.
Not you. The Adam West.
Oh, Adam. Wow,
Yeah,
wow.
The utility belt.
I wish.
The utility belt is
Actually, probably not. I don't think you'd be able to use 24 inches anywhere.
The utility belt is crooked in the package, and it bugs the hell out of me.
Adam West looks really weird too. He's kind of like the way he's positioned. Almost, he's kind of like.
Yeah, he's like tilted. For those of you listening on the Earplug Podcast Network, he's like, when they put him in the package, they positioned him very weird.
Hi guys.
Yeah. So what's going on, man? What you got? I picked up your poll yesterday.
Up? You did.
Yeah, what you got? You got Bitch Planet.
You got me an extra book. I hear it's a really good book.
It is good.
I have the number 1 and stuff because I like to speculate.
Very risque.
It is a risque
book.
book.
Hold it up to the camera.
Hold it up to the camera. Okay, I still don't know who does the art because
I could have sworn that you read it because I talked to Jose Cesar Feliciano. Why do I keep doing that? And we talked about this book. And it's good stuff.
Maybe even the first arc I might have read, but no. I dropped it because I'm actually trying to cut back on my intake.
Well, it was $23 for you, so mine was $28. Oh,
yeah, but that's good actually. Look how horrible that corner is. Oh.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened. I got a new one.
Oh, you douche! I'm gonna have to press that.
Yes, you are. So
anyways, yeah, it's Batman Day. Oh, and
Harley
You'll
Quinn
probably
Day.
People won't get out. Yeah, Harley Quinn's taking over
Harley
Batman
Quinn took
Day.
over Batman
because
Day.
you can't get enough Harley Quinn. That's not sarcasm at all, folks. But we got our Harley Quinn.
Look at the back. This is my favorite. Look at the back of these books.
What's on the back?
You can't save the world alone.
Oh, it's
I got that actual. I got
this one though. This one just says Six Flags. Hey, we're not on here. Or are we Great Adventure?
No, we're Six Flags New England.
Yeah, we're not on here. Hey, what's up with that Six Flags? What, you don't no love from Massachusetts, Agawam? I don't know. I haven't been there in 50 years.
But you're cosplaying.
Since Riverside.
Since Riverside. So anyway, what's going on, man? What do we got?
We got a lot going on.
Yeah, I mean,
a lot of little going on. Batman number issue 31 came out this week.
Well, you've been to that.
That's okay. Tom King.
Dark Knights came out.
Tom King. If you're reading Batman, you must now care about Kite Man. Because
they took one
absurd.
Yeah, that you...
you're talking about Z-list.
And they made him into a pretty much badass.
Badass, and I care.
Yeah.
I'm like, poor Kite Man. I don't know what issue, maybe it was 29 or 30. I'm sitting there, and Kite Man... And it was all planned out by Batman that Kite Man survives this whole thing. Yeah. And spoiler alert if you're not reading it, by the way.
You're an idiot.
Yeah, if you're not reading it, you are an idiot. Tom King is killing it over on Batman. Him and, who's the dude doing the art right now?
Well, I tell you, you know what got me this week? Obviously, you didn't read anything yet this week. But
no, not this week.
New issue of Superman came out. Superman and Deathstroke.
All right.
The last page was
I
like,
gotta find that Action Comics lenticular. I didn't know Action Comics came out with a lenticular, and now I have to...
Oh, with the reveal of Oz. Yeah, I had it last week. You saw it. It's the one...
Yeah, but I need it.
Well, you're not taking mine.
No. I have to go hunt it down, because...
Start telling people we're going to be at cons.
I'm not paying no $20.
Oh, come on now. You're the legendary Jeremy Courtney.
You know what?
Deals.
Jeremy waited until, that one for every store lenticular.
Yeah.
And it was at 300 when it first came out, and dropped down to about 100 for the last couple of years. Jeremy paid $20 for that
because you're the legendary Jeremy Courtney.
Because Jeremy waited it out.
I want to say that every con that we go to.
That I need that.
I know, but can I?
What number is it? I could probably go over to Newberry. They
probably
have it.
Dude,
Newberry. I'm telling you.
I am trying to give people props.
No. Listen, I'm giving props. If you're ever missing a comic book and you can't find it at one of your local comic shops, because go there first. Because LCS is Most Excellent Comics, Enfield, Connecticut. Local comic shops, that's where it's at. We need to keep them going because we need comic shops. But I find if I'm hunting for a book and it's on eBay doing one of those crazy like $20, $40 and it just came out yesterday, I find if I go to Newberry Comics, it's usually sitting there.
Really?
Just like, thank you, Newberry. All the comic shops are sold out, but Newberry, and I just gave it away, so now like all Newberry will be sold out.
What I want to say is, whenever we walk into a con, people know who we are. Vendors know who we are. You know what I mean.
Oh, okay.
And every vendor, you have to admit, they all give us great deals on books, on action figures, on statues, whatever.
Yeah, because we sit there and really. Come on.
No, so
Don't you know who we are?
I never.
I could interview you for this.
I never said.
Would you like a shout out on our show?
Yeah, we always do that, and
But like, yeah, we actually
have
never offered to. We're hagglers by trade, but like we've never offered any like shout outs or anything.
No, but exactly. This. But I think we should. Harrison Comics, Sarge's Comics.
Hold on. We don't have to. We're not giving shout outs for deals, though. We're just giving shout outs.
No, we're just giving shout outs. Harrison Comics, Sarge's Comics.
What about Little Giant Comics?
Little Giant. Big applause for Little Giant Comics. Yeah, I mean, we're going to take a break and be right back.
My name's Fallen.
You are listening to the Earplug Podcast Network, a Fanboys Inc. production.
And welcome back. And today's topic is superhero relationships. Which ones should be and which ones don't work? Because of Batman Day, we're talking about this because we're getting our answer soon, as you just said, of Catwoman saying yes or no.
I think we're going to find out the big... I kind of want to read the last page at this point.
No, you don't. We're going to put it down. We have a topic to do.
All right. So, okay, yes, topic. I was about to go into like...
what relationships are supposed to work in comic books? Of course, you have...
The Fantastic Four. All of them. No.
Sue
Storm and Reed Richards.
Yep.
And their baby daddy... No, the baby. Franklin. Baby Franklin.
I would have to say one relationship. We're going to agree on a couple of these, I'm sure. Starfire and Dick Grayson. Definitely.
I wonder if I just feel bad for Dick because of watching Teen Titans Go. It's like, should he get Starfire? Maybe
no, because you have to look at it this way. They have always been together. They've always been a couple. As you're reading Teen Titans by Marv Wolfman
and George Perez.
You always perceive them as a couple. They were a power couple. They needed to be together. And I truly believe, whenever I see Starfire, like when Red Hood and the Outlaws came out.
Are you saying Starfire can't make it without Robin?
No. She's one of them. She could beat the Hulk, as we already established.
I know.
No, I'm saying I always seen them as the power couple, as a power couple. They need to be together, and I think they're suited for each other. Next, what do you...
Well, let me think. Comic relationships that... Alright, well, always Peter Parker and Mary Jane.
By all means. But now
But now, actually, I'm kind of pissed. They brought back Gwen, alright? I know it's a different universe, Gwen. But now that she's back, shouldn't Peter be with her?
Well, see, that's the thing. With Peter, I look at Peter Parker as kind of like Batman. in relationship-wise, not anything else. Because everyone knows Batman should be with Catwoman. That's his love. I totally get that. I totally agree with it. The Wonder Woman thing, as we discussed off camera, was... See,
that's a love-hate relationship. That's like the Mirror.
And no, exactly. That's like Mirror, which we'll get to Mirror and Aquaman. But the whole Bruce Wayne Talia is also like Peter Parker and the Black Cat and Felicia.
Oh, yeah.
It's the same thing. So I would rather see Peter Parker with Mary Jane than Felicia. Or Betty Brant. I'd rather see Peter Parker with Mary Jane over those two other ladies. Whereas Bruce Wayne, Batman, I'd rather see him with Catwoman, even though Catwoman will probably try and kill him at some point. But I think her love is. I think her love is stronger than.
See, I would think that Talia would try to kill him.
Oh, by all means.
But I don't think. I think Catwoman will. I think they're gonna actually do really well. They could be the power couple. The problem is if they make Catwoman miss her life of, cat burglary and money.
Well, you got to look at it this way. Think about it this way. The Huntress was originally Batman and Catwoman's daughter. Okay? Earth 2 Huntress was Batman and Catwoman's daughter. And even in the TV show Birds of Prey, Huntress was Batman and Catwoman's daughter. So it's...
Nobody watched that.
I did. I have DVD. I also have Joe Hanks on DVD.
I had no idea. Oh, dude. Actually, okay, we'll finish this up, but they put out a 15 worst superhero or shows or whatever. We have to go over that.
Okay,
I was kind of very upset about that.
So I would definitely say Batman has to be with Catwoman.
Okay.
All right. Next, what do you got?
I've got Harley Quinn, Poison Ivy.
I agree. I agree on both levels. Best friend and as very
lovers.
Lovers, definitely.
They could be once again another power couple because Poison Ivy is only bad on the spot because of people messing with her plants. She starts off bad. Harley does talk her down. Yeah, Harley has also been talked down now by Poison Ivy as well. So I think they complement each other, they complete each other, and I think it's really what the fans want.
So you prefer
over Jay and Harley?
Over Jay and Harley.
Any day. I'm sorry. Jay is good on his own. I liked the whole relationship, but I liked it because I
liked it, yes, but it also, I think I know where you're going. I liked it because it showed Joker as being the true monster that he is. I mean, we had
the one that he says he loves. He is cruel and just demented. Yeah,
and I mean, we had people saying, the Joker was a gentleman. No, the Joker's not a gentleman.
No.
He beats Harley. He almost raped her.
I mean, they didn't show it in the comics, but one is to believe.
Yeah, and he the Joker's a monster, so I would rather see Harley with Ivy than
I mean, don't get me wrong. It's one of those classic relationships, and it'll live on forever. It'll be the thing. But to ever say that it was a good relationship, that it's healthy at all,
for either one. Let's talk. You want to talk about relationships that
definitely healthier for Joker than for Harley, though.
Okay, so Aquaman and Mera. That is definitely. For those of you who don't know
about Mera.
Mera will stab you in the back, and she's done it to Aquaman many times. So every time a writer takes over and they do a reboot, like the New 52 reboot and a Rebirth, you're like, oh my God, they're gonna be together, they're gonna be happy, and something happens. Mera is a vicious woman. Okay, she's not even Atlantean. She's born of the sea, but she's from the enemy. And I never trust her. I never ever trust her. I'd rather see Aquaman with Dolphin than with Mira. And
See, I don't know these names. I don't read those water books. I tried when Jeff Johns was on it. I made it probably a full arc, and then I fell off.
And no, I'd rather
It's
see
just not my kind of book.
other heroes that need to be together.
Da, 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 da. All right, Batgirl and Robin.
Really?
Wouldn't that be not maybe not Dick Grayson, but maybe a Tim Drake or
Okay, I can see Tim Drake, Red Robin,
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of like older sister, that's...
Sometimes when you're working that close with somebody, stuff gets weird.
Well, I mean, in my opinion, Red Robin or Tim Drake...
Hey, the Lannisters make it okay.
In my opinion, Red Robin...
You have a Steve Trevor pop? Oh my god.
in my opinion, we'll get to Steve Trevor in a second.
Mm-hmm.
In my opinion, Tim Drake belongs with Stephanie Brown. AKA
Really?
The spoiler. Yeah, he belongs with the spoiler. He was there where she had the baby. He was best friends, patrolling the streets. They need to be together.
Alright.
That's who I think Tim Drake. As far as Batgirl, right now she's on the fence. She's on the fence for me. Of who to be with. Another character, another relationship. This is written in the stars. Green Arrow, Black Canary. Come on, that's true love right there. True love, all together. What do you think?
If you're talking about the Arrowverse, I don't know.
No, I know. No, I'm talking about comics. Comics.
All
Green
right.
Arrow, Black Canary, all the way.
I'll give you it. I mean, really, they don't have many characters for Green Arrow anyways.
Well, you got Shadow.
She do.
And he actually cheated on Black Canary with her.
Oh, and you're telling Black Canary she needs to be with this guy that cheated on her?
Well, think of Batman. He had a child with Talia. Come on.
So he wasn't with Catwoman at the time.
How do we know?
They
always had a love-hate relationship.
So, they knew that they were not together. They've always been volatile.
Well, look at Superman. Here's another power couple that need and belong together. Mr. Miracle and Big Barda.
Yeah.
Now, why, though? Is it because we were taught that they were together, like Hawkman and Hawkgirl, like we said off camera? Or is it because we know they need to be together? There's two differences. As we're reading these characters, and the new Mr. Miracle, as we already talked about, is fantastic. As we're reading these books, and as we fall in love with these characters, is it because, Barda comes in... Yeah, it's always been.
Always be.
Correct. Like Hawkman and Hawkgirl. Because then again, we'll get into another power couple that need to be together, and always should have been together. Of course, my number one pick, Superman and Lois Lane. Need to be together.
Alright, on that one though, when they're consummating this relationship, I'm still out of that school. I'm like, kaboom!
I know, I get it.
Goodbye, Lois.
I totally get it, and
like they're gonna have to. What is it? Red kryptonite?
No, that makes him crazy. That makes him mad.
What's the one that just makes him normal?
I think is it white?
Could be white.
I have the kryptonite list somewhere around here. We pulled it up before. Only I would have a list of kryptonite.
Hey, hon.
Yeah, no.
Got the white kryptonite
tonight. Woo! They need to be together, just like Wonder Woman and Steve Trevor need to be together. And I get what you're saying.
No,
I get what you're saying. But
now,
now,
maybe if this was still the 1930s, 40s, yes.
But you see,
Diana needs somebody that will be with her forever. She's a goddess. I mean, she like...
Well, it certainly...
Like Superman is going to be around for a very long.
It can't be Superman and
but after the end, once Lois is gone and once Trevor's gone, who do they have left?
Each other. That's true. I could see that in the future. But
I mean, that's where Alex Ross should have went with his Kingdom Come.
Well, Kingdom Come. Well, see, now you have Captain Marvel. He's still a child. Captain Marvel is
Yes.
a child.
Well, then, what about, what's her name?
Supergirl?
No, Carrie Kelly. Is she more of a child? Like, I don't know, are they the same age? I mean, that's almost like a Superman-Batman relationship right there. It's
True.
Shazam and
True, but, you know, Captain Marvel, Shazam, he's a god.
mm-hmm.
But I think he's a little bit too young
But
for
the
Wonder
kid's
Woman.
not a god. The persona is a god.
The persona is correct.
The power's a god. So, yeah, he's way too brilliant now. Oh man, that dude would be like, yeah.
Yeah, holy moly.
How do you do, lady? Oh boy.
Well, just, yeah, I mean, so the relationships, they're there. I mean, you have these key relationships of characters that should be together. Like Katana. Who would you throw Katana up with? Would you throw her up with Richard Dragon? Would you throw her up, go to the 21st century and get the Karate Kid from Legion of Superheroes and bring him back just because he's a martial artist? Who would you throw Katana in with? Personally, I would think Rick Flag. In the comics.
I hate that. Rick Flag, he's just a military guy. He's got no powers. I mean,
Well, Katana's just a martial artist with the Soul Taker sword.
Sword, yeah, the Soul Taker.
But that's not really a power.
She
that's
should
just a sword.
marry Hero from Heroes.
Boy, that's racist.
No,
Holy
not because of that, but
moly.
like the whole, like he had the sword as well, and that helped him to like travel time and stuff, and like with the two swords combined, they could soul take the world. I don't know. I really wish they had gone on with his story. Like, by the way,
The last thing I remember, the last thing is very much sidetracked.
I didn't watch the. I tried watching the news.
The only thing I remember about when Heroes first came out was when Hero was there with the T-Rex and the sword, and that was the last thing I
don't even
remember.
that.
That was it.
I remember, like, him, like, they had one episode where he comes back from the future, or it was him from the future, and he spoke perfect English and everything. And I sat there through that entire show for the next however many seasons waiting for that to happen, and it never did.
That was a bizarre show.
It was good, though, for a while. Like Siler, the dude that was Spock.
Can we get back into the...
Oh, whatever. I thought we did your number one.
We'll take a break and we're
yeah,
back.
next we're coming up with the 15 worst TV show comments.
You are listening to the Earplug Podcast Network, a Fanboys Inc. production.
Back to the Angrygeeks show, and our next topic, CBR.com put out a list of 15... 555. Worst. What's the exact name for the thing? 15 horrible superhero shows. Number 15.
Superboy. I really don't remember too much about the show.
I don't either.
Because it was on...
I can't.
It was before
the 80s.
It was the 80s, and it was when syndicated television started to come into its own. Meaning Fox was just starting.
Oh, yeah.
They had, like, Nightman,
Yeah,
which is probably on this list. Yeah, but this was on, like, Saturday afternoons at, like, 2 o'clock. Before we get to this topic, there's something that really bugged the hell out of me, and I want to get this straight. You see this thing online... Saturday morning cartoons. This is, if this was your Saturday morning cartoon, you watch this. And they showed He-Man and Transformers and G.I. Joe. I'm like, what universe did you live on when those TV shows were on Saturday mornings? Yeah. They were on the afternoons.
They also were on the mornings before school. Because I would watch...
Exactly, not Saturday mornings.
Yeah. And I would watch early in the morning before school. I would sometimes get up at 5 in the morning. Didn't have to go to school till 7. And I would watch He-Man, Thundercats.
In my area,
there was a few other ones that were on in the morning. But no, Saturday mornings was more...
DuckTales, Super Friends. When I was growing up, it was Sid and Marty Krofft. It was DuckTales, Super Friends. It was not... Thundercats, He-Man, and G.I. Joe
came out.
Exactly. So anyway.
The Saturday, or the Wuzzles. No, that might have been a Disney afternoon, too.
No, that was all on, not Disney Afternoon. It was ABC had like the Gummy Bears and the Wuzzles and all that stuff.
Gummy Bears is on Netflix, and
Yeah.
I got so excited. Gummy Bears!
Well, no, I mean, I see that, and I'm like, where did you live?
Yeah. He-Man is definitely...
All right, so
not
number
a Saturday
15,
one.
they say Superboy.
Yes. That one I was like, eh.
Number 14, Shazam. All right, why was it horrible? Because you did not grow up watching it. I'm telling you
That's where I think they're like, maybe it doesn't translate well to now, but
when I was growing up,
in the 70s.
Yes, when I was growing up, this is what I lived for. Just like the '66 Batman. That's
what
I lived for. It's all we had, so we embraced it.
May
We
not
liked
have been
it.
great, but yeah, it was
Mutant X.
I never saw it, never heard of it, don't know about
Okay. We'll skip.
Blade. I didn't know there was a TV show.
Yes, it was on Spike Television.
How was it?
It was, that was alright. It was a rapper that starred in it. I can't remember the rapper's name. It was like Cool Somebody, I think. Sticky Fingers.
Oh, no kidding. Sticky
Fingers.
He's from a group.
Whoa, the next one. Number 11.
That one, first one, I was like, what? Are you kidding me?
They said The Tick is one of the worst. Again, maybe it doesn't translate well because
no way. The Tick was done in the 90s, and I'm sure those jokes are still as funny.
Yeah, I'm sure they are. But then again, you got these new millennials that are like, oh, well, no, shut the hell up. You don't know what you're talking about.
On a superhero anyway.
I know.
It's a joke.
And that's why Fairweather fans, they suck. I don't know what the hell they're talking about.
Continue the Amazon Prime.
The Amazing Spider-Man with Nicholas Hammond again. Yes, it's
that
cheesy.
one I watched. I didn't watch Shazam. I watched that and I loved it. Every second of it. I don't care.
Because it was all that we had. Yes, he had a web shooter on the outside. Yes, when his spider sense went off, his eyes flashed back 2 different colors. Yes, J. Jonah Jameson drove around on a go-kart. Yes, when Spider-Man swang on his web, he was spinning around because a helicopter was carrying him across New York City. Yes, he always climbed the same building every episode. It was all we had in the 70s. We appreciate it. Maybe you dumbass fake comic book loving geeks should love it as well. Thank you very much. What's
respect
next?
Your origins.
Flash Gordon. Oh, that was with...
I didn't watch that.
Neither did I. It was on... Well, it was on Sci-Fi. What do you expect? Come on. Oh, my... No Ordinary Family.
I liked that show.
That was
Michael
a live...
Chiklis was awesome in that. It didn't gain the viewership it needed, and I was...
It was a live-action Incredibles.
Yeah, and it was good. The family loved it. All the family.
Nightman. All right.
I did not watch that one.
Okay, based on a comic.
Can't.
Based on a comic, saxophone player. Again, it was on during the afternoon on a Saturday, and you really had to watch it.
I knew this would get you going.
Oh my Lord Jesus, Son of Lord. Dude, again, it was all you had. It was on the same time as Xena and Hercules. You know, the same era.
Oh, and hold on. I know Hercules and Xena, bad acting, horrible like storylines, but it was good. It was so bad it was.
And now I'm looking at this list, and there better not be one show on here. I'm gonna lose my mind.
It's gonna be there.
I'm gonna lose my mind.
The one show that really made me mad is coming up.
The Swamp Thing. Are you? Oh my! Oh my God! Where's my DVD set? You know I got the DVD set. The Swamp
I actually
Thing.
want to borrow that because I haven't seen the entire show.
Are you? Okay, again, it's all we had. I want to know who wrote this, because you're a damn moron.
No, I don't care. All we had, that is great makeup.
It was great makeup. I mean, the first Swamp Thing
movie... Yeah, you're not going to get all of his powers, friggin'...
Exactly.
But, that was great makeup.
Okay, wait. Wes Craven's Swamp Thing, because he directed the first one, God rest. Yeah, it was... Yes.
Wow,
It was not the best movie. Yes, you saw the zipper in the back of it. Yes, Arcane's costume was bizarre, but it was the Swamp Thing. Adrienne Barbeau. You had to love it. You had to embrace it, just like I do Green Lantern, just like I did Jonah Hex. You have to embrace it. Why? Because it's the character that...
Embrace Jonah Hex.
No, I had to say that. I got the Blu-ray. I just didn't crack it open. You had to embrace it.
You really bought that?
Yeah, I did. It was $4.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Job lot. I had to have it for the collection. You had to enjoy it. Swamp Thing 2 with Heather Locklear. Clarence CCR doing the music. Dude, come on! Swamp Thing was... Exactly. And Heather Locklear taking a piece of Swampy and smoking it was brilliant. But, I mean, the TV show was great. Okay? I bet you the same idiot probably liked Crow, Stairway to Heaven, or it's on this list. My Automan. Okay, I'll give you
I don't know that one.
My Mother the Car and Automan, both are kind of... My Mother the Car, the chick turned into a car. Yeah.
I remember a cartoon where there was a kid that turned into a car.
Yeah. All right, I'll give you that. What's next? What's number 4? Savage Dragon, the cartoon was awesome. Because they also had the... Prime was in the other one. Oh, my God.
Dude, they took shots, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, what were they watching?
Okay. Have you read Eric Larson's book, Savage Dragon? Of course they can't make the cartoon as risque unless it was on HBO like Spawn.
Oh, yeah.
They're not going to be able to make that cartoon like this comic book. What the hell are you thinking?
Next.
The Cape.
Dude.
This was a badass TV show.
This one made me so mad.
Oh.
This made comic book shows, like, brought them back. Like, right after this, Heroes came. And
being
this
a superhero being trained by villains.
This was Batman 66.
Exactly.
Dude.
It was a superhero being trained by villains. It was amazing.
The carnival of, what did they call it? The criminals of, it was like all the names, all the powers were there. It was freaking amazing. I hated it. Got canceled. It was so good.
But he was trained by the leader of villains.
Yeah,
it was brilliant.
I wish I could the Psycho Carnival or something.
Let's go to number 2. Manimal. Okay. Manimal. All right. It was. Yeah, I'll give you that one. That was kind of bizarre. I mean, the special effects when his hands curled up, and I'll give you that one. Whoever wrote this, they probably went to their dad and uncle. Number 1. Number 1. Birds of Prey. All right. Now, Birds of Prey, they dropped a lot of Easter eggs, like Barbara Gordon saying she loved running on the rooftops with Nightwing and Robin. All right, and Bruce Wayne calling Alfred at the end of every show. It was, and seeing the Killing Joke live, the live action Killing Joke scene when, first appearance live action of Lady Sheva in Birds of Prey. I pronounced Sheva.
Shiva.
Tomato.
Whatever.
Whatever.
Capullo Capulo.
It's like when she was in the Batgirl costume. When Oracle gets out of the wheelchair, she was able to walk for that one short time in the Batgirl costume. I was like, Birds of Prey. Yes, all right, it wasn't.
It was wonky. But
it was wonky, but still, it was the Birds of Prey. And again, we're getting back to our relationship stuff that we talked about. Huntress was the daughter of Batman and Catwoman. Wow, I mean, okay, you have... There was another TV show, I think it was called Misfits of Science, where there were 7 people with superpowers. That was from the 70s. Whoever wrote this didn't have that on here. What about Arc 2? Arc 2 was really good, but that should have been on this list too. You want to keep going, whoever wrote this for CBR, because we can keep going, because I guarantee it, you're a young millennial just coming up going, this is not holding up, this is not holding up. Where's ISIS on your little list? That's the same thing as Shazam. Where is that?
They're recruiting people.
Oh, hey guys, how you doing?
You are listening to the Earplug Podcast Network, a Fanboys Inc. production.
That's it for this week. I'm Louis Perry. This is the legendary Jeremy Courtney. I complained enough. I'm done. Make sure you check us out.
Oh, hey.
What? Go ahead.
If you want us to come down to your comic shops or whatever, have your comic shops hit us up at, Angrygeeks@AOL.com?
Yes, or they can go to the website, go to Contact Us.
Oh, go to the website. Contact us the website.
TheAngryGeekShow.com.
It's that easy. Contact us.
Go to the contact page.
We'll
Click that
work
contact
something out with
find
you guys. We love making appearances. Love doing that. If you got something special going on at your comic shop, or if you anything, call us up. Well, contact us.
Make sure you subscribe to the Earplug Podcast Network.
Oh,
and
yes.
while you're in the mood of subscribing to things, head over to Batcave 5151 on YouTube and subscribe to that channel because that's the home of the Angry Geek Show right there. And your public access
public
television.
access.
Yes.
If you want us on your public access television shows,
You call up your public
up
access
and
station.
Say, hey, how come you guys don't have the Angry Geeks?
I want my Angry Geeks.
We want our Angry Geeks.
I'm Louis Perry with the legendary
Give me your Angry Geeks.
Jeremy Courtney. See you next week.
This has been an Earplug Podcast presentation, found on earplugpodcast.com, iTunes, SoundCloud, and wherever your favorite podcasts are found.